Vega C. Vega C, or Vega Consolidation, is a European expendable, medium-lift launch vehicle, MLV, developed and produced by Avio S.p.A. It is an evolution of the original Vega launcher, designed to offer greater launch performance and flexibility. Approved for development by the European Space Agency, ESA, in December 2014, Vega C was designed to accommodate larger institutional payloads and compete effectively in the commercial launch market. Initially marketed and operated by Arianespace SA, the ESA decided in August 2024 to empower Avio to directly commercialize Vega C and seek non-governmental customers. This transition is anticipated to be complete by the end of 2025. Vega C, like its predecessor, is designed to launch small satellites for scientific and Earth observation missions to polar and Sun-synchronous low Earth orbits. The reference Vega C mission places a 2,300 kg, 5,100 pound, spacecraft into a 700 km, 430 mile, polar orbit, representing an 800 kg, 1,800 pound, or 60% increase over the original Vega. Named after Vega, the brightest star in the constellation Lyra, the rocket is a single-body launcher, no strap-on boosters, with 3 solid and 1 liquid stage. While Avio of Italy leads the Vega program, contributions come from companies in Belgium, France, the Netherlands, Spain, Switzerland and Ukraine. Vega C introduces several key advancements over the original Vega. The first stage has been replaced by the more powerful P120C. The C refers to its common design, allowing it to be used as a booster for the Ariane 6 launcher, enabling shared development costs. The second stage features the upgraded Zafiro 40. While the AVUM Plus, Attitude and Vernier upper module, fourth stage remains largely unchanged, the Plus reflects its increased propellant capacity. The third stage, Zafiro 9, remains the same. Vega rockets are launched from the ELV, French,
Ensemble de lancement Vega.
Literal translation, Vega Launch Complex, launch pad at the Guyana Space Center, French,
Centre Spatial Guyanais,
CSG. The Vega C's maiden flight on July 13, 2022 successfully delivered Laser Relativity Satellite 2, LARAS-2, and 6 other satellites to orbit. However, the second launch on December 21, 2022 experienced a failure of the Zafiro 40 second stage, resulting in the loss of 2 Pleiades NEO Earth imaging satellites. Consequently, the next launch was delayed until late 2024 to allow for the rocket motor nozzle to be redesigned. Building the Vega is a European multinational effort led by Avio of Italy, which manages Vega development and oversees production as the prime contractor, and also builds the Zafiro 40, Zafiro 9 and AVUM Plus stages. Europropulsion, a 50-50 joint venture of Avio and Ariane Group, formerly Airbus Safran Launchers, builds the P120C first stage. Dutch Space of the Netherlands builds the interstage between the first and second stages. The Italian Aerospace Research Center, Italian,
Centro Italiano Ricerche Aerospaziali,
CIRA, builds the interstage between the second and third stages. Beyond Gravity of Switzerland builds the payload fairing and onboard GNC computer. SABCA, French,
Société Anonyme Belge de Constructions Aéronautiques.
Literal translation, Belgian Public Limited Company of Aeronautical Construction, of Belgium builds the Thrust Vector Control Systems, TVCs. Arianespace had indicated that the Vega C launcher is able to carry 2,300 kilograms, 5,100 pounds, to a circular polar orbit at an altitude of 700 kilometers, 430 miles. Because of its ability to carry heavier payloads, Beyond Gravity had to redesign the fairing of the Vega C. The new fairing is 3.3 meters, 11 feet, in diameter and over 9 meters, 30 feet, tall, which offers nearly double the payload volume of the original Vega, which had a fairing of 2.6 meters, 8 feet 6 inches, in diameter and over 7.8 meters, 26 feet, tall. A midlife upgrade, the Vega C Plus will feature the enlarged P160C first stage, replacing the P120C. This version has been extended by 1 meter, 3 feet 3 inches, and adds an additional 14 tons, 31,000 pounds, of propellant, enabling the launch of an additional 200 kilograms, 440 pounds, of payload. Other changes include a revised navigation system, a larger fairing, additional stabilization on the second and third stage motor nozzles, updated components, and efforts to ease production and flight rate constraints. The first flight of Vega C+ is not expected before 2028, when it is planned to launch ESA's reusable space rider vehicle. The schedule reflects the fact that early production of the P160C motor is being prioritized for Ariane 6 missions that require the added performance. Building on Vega C+, the Vega E, or Vega Evolution, is a further development of the Vega family with the Zafiro 9 and Avio M+ third and fourth stages replaced with a single upper stage powered by liquid oxygen and liquid methane. The improvements are expected to improve payload capacity by 25% over Vega C. This design would enable multiple satellites to be launched into different orbits on a single launch. The engine for this new upper stage, the M10, was the result of a collaboration between Avio and Chemical Automatics Design Bureau, CADB, also KB Chemautomatika, Russian,
Конструкторское бюро химавтоматики, КБХ,
KBKJ. Successful testing of the M10 engine was conducted in 2022, and the maiden flight of Vega E is anticipated in 2027. ELA-3, French.
Ensemble de lancement Ariane 3.
Literal translation, Ariane Launch Complex 3, at the Guyana Space Center, initially built for the Ariane 5, will be refurbished to support Vega E launches. For the Vega Next rocket, expected to be introduced after 2032, Avio plans to develop a new M60 engine, a larger version of the liquid oxygen and liquid methane-fueled M10 engine. The M60 would be the building block for this launcher, and could potentially enable the development of a reusable first stage.